Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Yesterday, the first game of the Premier League, and oh my god, was it good. I've got the stats up here. And Arsenal, I'm impressed. I think Crystal Palace did deserve a goal. The game did finish 2-0 to Arsenal. I think Crystal Palace did deserve a goal. The XG here, 1.1 to Palace and 1.2 to Arsenal. Arsenal were the better team. I do think Crystal Palace did deserve a goal, but Arsenal getting a clean sheet, and we all know from the All or Nothing documentary, Ramsdale absolutely loves clean sheets, just like every keeper should, and he got it. Arsenal, that is a brilliant game for them. A 2-0 win is just absolutely phenomenal. I think that the player which stood out to me the most is William Saliba, but before we get on to him, we'll look at the stats of the actual game. And I've got them up here. They'll be on the screen as well. Obviously, Crystal Palace got 0 goals. The shots, Arsenal actually only had one more shot with 11, and Crystal Palace 10. So I'm saying like they did actually do well, Palace. They should have deserved the goals according to the expected goals. And if you actually watched the game, you would have seen they should have got a goal. Arsenal did well to keep them out. You know, the possession, Palace had more, 56 to 43. They had more passes as well. When you look at stats like this, you're like, how did they not score? And they lost 2-0. But in more final third entries as well, they did do really well compared to Arsenal. But Arsenal got the goals, and that's all that matters in football. That's all that matters. So fair play to Arsenal. You know, I'm impressed. I thought Arsenal were going to do what Arsenal always do, where they got all this hype building into a season, and they just fucking lose the first game. But they did not. They did not. So fair enough. I'm not even an Arsenal fan, and I'm kind of gassed for them. Because I'm like, you know what, they're actually improving. But I do have a feeling Arsenal will be Arsenal and just, you know, they'll lose a lot of games. They'll be Arsenal. But, I mean, the first player we'll talk about is Alexander Zinchenko. I think he played a really good game against Arsenal. He got the assist, obviously, for Martinelli's goal. He did do really well. He created 2 chances. I think he was one of the best players on the pitch. Yeah, he did really well in my opinion. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats and I'm like, wait, he did actually do incredibly, but I'm realizing when you actually watch the game, he did do really, really good. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how he went. You know, Arsenal played like a bit of a 3-back, a bit of a 5-back, which they don't normally play. Last year they played a 4-back, but with adding obviously Zinchenko into the team, who's obviously an attacking fullback. It was interesting, and Arsenal played well attacking wise. You know, he got up a lot. He obviously got the assist, and then the second goal for Arsenal was the own goal, obviously, which is unfortunate for Crystal Palace, because if they didn't concede that, maybe they would have gone on to get a goal and got the draw, but they didn't. They conceded an own goal from Mark Guehi. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the cross was from Saka. Saka tried to claim it, but listen, mate, it's not your goal. But it's Mark Guehi's, so people had him in FPL. You know what? I want an FPL shout. So Gabriel Jesus, I had you in the team, and you did absolutely nothing. I had you in the team 2 points. 2 points. Disappointing, man. But we'll move on to what Jamie Carragher said about, how do you pronounce this guy's name? Is it Joachim Anderson? You know what? This guy, you know, I've seen a lot of people say like he's pretty good, stuff like that. Last season he was alright. But this first game, ladies and gentlemen, wow. His long balls were very good. Jamie Carragher said, I thought I was getting a bit carried away when I compared Anderson to Ronald Koeman in the first half, but I don't think I was. And we all know Jamie Carragher is a bum. He wasn't that great of a defender. But obviously, Ronald Koeman, is it Koeman? The Barca person, was a very good player and a very versatile centre-back. He could shoot, he could pass. And back in the day, you weren't needed to shoot and pass. Now you don't need to shoot really, but the centre back needs to pass more. Like Coleman could play, he could play in the 6, he could play in the 8. I reckon. I mean, I'm too young to ever watch him play, but from what I know, he was a very, very, very good player. Jamie Carragher saying that he's getting compared to Ronald Koeman. That's interesting, because his first game, Anderson was really good. I remember before he made the move to Palace, United were linked to him a little bit. We didn't make the move, and unfortunately we got Harry Maguire, which we all know how that is. But maybe this season's different. We don't know. We play on Sunday, which is tomorrow. It'll be interesting. By the time you see this, it probably won't be tomorrow. I don't know when. We need to edit this, but it's all right. Jamie Carragher saying it. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And then I think Anderson's stats here. He had the most passes completed. He had the most long passes completed and the final third entries for a centre back. That's incredible. That's incredible. And there's a picture here from Squawka News, and it's just showing all of his passes, and it's just incredible. It's like, this is a centre back doing this. This is what you'll see a six do. This is what you see Paul Pogba do. It's insane that a centre back is doing this. If he continues this, it could go really well for him. I hope he does, because he looks very good, but a lot of times he plays that one good game and then no, you know what I mean? But I hope he can do well. I hope he can keep it up. I'm very, very impressed with how he did. Very impressed. We'll move on to what Rio Ferdinand said again on the man of the match player, and my opinion was absolutely phenomenal. William Saliba, my God. Arsenal fans were hyping him up so much in Ligue 1, and obviously we all know Ligue 1 is a bit of a league. You know what I mean? It's not too good, but wow. But wow. You know, I saw a few clips of him before he what do you call it? Before he made his Premier League debut. Jesus Christ, I can't speak sometimes. Before he made his Premier League debut. And I was like, you know what, this guy's pretty good, but you can never judge someone in a different league, because like the Ligue 1 is a bit more slower. It's not as good. It's not as technical, obviously, as the Premier League by a mile. And he came in. He came into the Premier League on his debut with a lot of pressure on him, obviously, from Arsenal fans and just people who said he was really good in Ligue 1. And my God, this man was phenomenal. It was like literally watching a young Rio. You know, Rio Ferdinand has this. This is what he said about him. He said, look, I was massively impressed by him. He reminded me of a young Rio Ferdinand. No, sorry, this is Gary Neville. I cannot read. Bear with me. Look, I was massively impressed by him. He reminded me of a young Rio Ferdinand. And he will become stronger. And his body will become more coordinated. I was like, this guy is phenomenal. How has no one thought of picking this player up? Because he was unhappy. I remember seeing the things. He was really unhappy at Arsenal. He didn't want to go back to Arsenal. He wanted to stay in Marseille or just leave Arsenal in general. And wow. And wow, he was incredible. I've got his stats here from Squawka. Again, you know, the GOATs. He made 100% tackle. Right, I can't speak, man. 100% take-ons completed. 100% aerial duels won. 94% pass accuracy. 49 passes. 7 ball recoveries. 6 passes into the final third. 6 clearances. 3 duels won. 0 people dribbled past him. 0. And they've got Zaha, Elise, people like that. I can't remember if Elise played. I forgot. But they have Zaha. You know, Zaha's a very good dribbler. They got 0 goals conceded, obviously, and 0 fouls committed as well. I just remember like the clip when he was Zaha. Was it Zaha? I think it was Zaha, but they was running down the left. He got past Ben White, and Saliba came out of nowhere and was joink and clanked him. It was an incredible tackle. It was absolutely incredible. William Saliba, take a bow. What a game for him. I mean, deserved man of the match. He was hyped up a lot, and we all know when players are hyped up a lot. And they're young, it doesn't always, 99% of the time, well, not even 90% of the time, it doesn't work well. But him, it was absolutely insane. I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked, you know. I'm very impressed with Saliba. If he can continue this up, he could be one of the best in the league this season. Because the way I was seeing him, I was like, my God, this man is insane. It was very interesting. It was very, very interesting. We got some more stats on Joachim Andersen. He had the most touches, the most passes, the most final third passes, most longer passes, most passes into the final third, the most duels won, and the most clearances. Wow. Also a person who did do well is Ben White. He made 8 successful tackles against Palace, the most by any Arsenal player in a single Premier League away game since 2016-17 season. Wow. Interesting. Gabriel Jesus, I'm not even going to give him the time he deserves for giving me 2 points in the FPL. I fell for it. You know, I fell for it, man. I'm sad. You know, 2 fucking points, Gabriel Jesus, man. You shouldn't sleep tonight in a comfy bed. You should sleep on a bed of nails. You idiot. But he had the most take-ons. So good for him. But William Saliba, man. Wow. I think Martinelli did get a goal. He didn't play as good as I thought, but but he did. He got a goal, which you can't discredit anyone for. He got a goal, so there you go. He got his goal, and that's all you need in football. That's all you need in football. We got a little Mikel Arteta stat here. He's won 50 league matches with Arsenal after 98 games in charge. So he's won. You know, I can't do maths there, but he's won a lot of games. He's won more than he's lost, obviously, making him the second quickest manager to reach 50 top flight wins for the Gunners after the great Arsene Wenger in his 94th game. That's an incredible stat. You know, that's a really incredible stat. Wow. We got another stat here. Only Liverpool and Manchester City, 15 each, have scored more Premier League goals from corners than Arsenal, 14 since the start of last season. You know what? I was really impressed with the goal they scored, actually. I need to bring up on that. Whoever their set-piece coach is, I'm very impressed with that. It was very, very good to see. You know, the way they moved it around and they got the goal from that, it was very, very good. Whoever the set-piece coach is, I don't know who he is because they never really get any credit, but wow. He was really good. Really, really good. I think Arsenal... I had them in my prediction. I had them finishing like 5th or 6th. I can't remember. I think it was 6th and Chelsea 5th. But wow. I don't know who they play. Wait, let me quickly find out who they play next. Because if it's a big team, I think it could be over for them. But we'll see. Arsenal fixtures. Let's see. I probably should have had this up ready. So they're playing Leicester next. Leicester at home. Ooh. Okay. We'll see how Leicester do. They are playing tomorrow against somebody. I can't remember who, but they're playing tomorrow. I'm 99% sure. They're playing tomorrow against Brentford. The mighty Brentford. I had them to lose to Brentford. I feel like they'll lose. I don't think Leicester are going to do well this season. They brought in no one. And their team is just not that great. But we'll see. I think Arsenal should beat Leicester, depending on how Leicester do tomorrow. Obviously, I could be wrong, and I probably will be, because I am not a football analyst or a person in football like that. But it was it will be very interesting to see how Leicester do, because they haven't got the best team. But enough about Leicester. Arsenal, incredible in some aspects, we'll say, because they should have conceded a goal, man. I'm still confused on how they didn't concede a goal. Ramsdale didn't do too bad as well. Let's not give him credit here. He did do pretty well. He didn't have a crazy amount to do, but he did do pretty well. And I think Saka did all right, but the standouts were William Saliba and Joachim Anderson. They were incredible. Like Rio and stuff. Neville, sorry, is saying that young Rio, and it is incredible on how he was doing. Maybe he could be one of the best in a few years in the whole world. But I think we have to wait and see if he actually keeps performing, because there must have been a reason why he wasn't in the teams before, which obviously no one will ever know except the manager and the staff and the player himself. But the one thing you got to hope is that he keeps getting game time, because you don't want him to have a good game and then him just not get any game time, because in that performance, he was better. He looked better than Gabriel and Ben White, and they both cost, what was it, 50 million for White? Was it like 30 million for Gabriel, 40 million, something like that? And I think William Saliba was from the academy, if you don't get me wrong. I don't even know what to search up, but I don't think that he was like bought from someone for a crazy amount of money, or he's just bought in from the academy. It's very interesting. I hope he can continue to do well, because it was good to see. But I guess we'll find out. I mean, the time is 11:46. We've got a game in 45 minutes, and it's a Liverpool-Fulham game. The team sheet has not been released, has it? I don't think so. No, I think the kickoff's at 12:30, right? Oh no, the team sheet is. Let's look at the team sheet quickly for Fulham. Fulham versus Liverpool team sheet. We'll go on to their Twitter. Let's quickly see the Liverpool team. We'll see if Nunez is starting. So the Liverpool team. I know this is a video about Arsenal, but we'll just say it as it is now. This video will be going out after the game anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But let's just read it. We've got Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson. Interesting for going for Matip over Konate. Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago Diaz, Salah, and Firmino. So no Nunez starting. They've literally got the same team as last year, even though they've brought in Nunez. And they've got Gomez on the bench, Javier Carvalho, who probably will get on against his old team, because I presume Liverpool are going to probably batter Fulham. And they got somebody called Bajcetic. Never heard of him, but hopefully he does well for them. No, actually I don't. You know, I'm a United fan. Why am I saying this? Van der Berg, who I know only of FIFA because I pack him so much. And I don't know who Chambers is. I was thinking of Callum Chambers, and it obviously was not him because he is an Arsenal player still, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at the Fulham team sheet. They got Rodak, Teti, Tosin, Reem, Robertson, Paulinho, Reed, Andres Pereira, Cabano, Mitrovic, and Deco Reed. You know what? I'm excited to see Mitrovic because last year, obviously, what was it, like 40-something goals in the Championship, and when he came to the Premier League before, he was atrocious. He was not good at all. But with 40 goals in the Championship, people have him really high, and they're just like, you know what? Prove yourself, brother. Prove yourself. I don't know where he's from. I was going to say prove yourself, you Serbian man. But I forgot where he's from. I hope Mitrovic can prove himself because you can't go to the Championship, score 40 goals, come to the Premier League and score like 5. You know, it just doesn't work like that. You got to bang at least 12, 13 goals, Mitrovic, I think. I think he's got to do that. And I'm excited to see Andres Pereira, obviously, as an Arsenal... as a United fan, sorry. I'm excited to see how he does there. Obviously, he's fully gone. He's not alone. He's permanently moved to Fulham. He was half decent at United. He wasn't great, though, but maybe he can do well. And I'm excited to see Paulinho. I'm excited to see how he does. Because it is the one from Sporting, right? I think if it's the one from Sporting, a lot of people have said he's quite good. And a lot of people said United should have gone for him, but we didn't. And I'm pretty sure they got him for very cheap. I'm pretty sure it's the one from Sporting, right? I'm pretty sure it is. They got Leno on the bench. It's interesting that Leno isn't going to be the starting keeper, unless they just want to give Rodak the first game. It's interesting because I think Leno is a very good keeper. He's a very good keeper. He's better than this Rodak guy, who I'm pretty sure Fulham have had for a long time. I'm pretty sure they've had him for a long time. I think the last time they were in the Premier League before this, they still had Rodak as well. And they've also got Kevin and Babu on the bench, and everybody who plays FIFA knows he's good in FIFA, but I don't think he's too good in real life. I've never watched him play because he plays in the Farmers League, but now he plays in the Premier League. We'll see how Babu does. It'll be interesting. And they've got Duffy. I don't think that's Shane Duffy. Surely not. I don't think it's Shane Duffy, but we'll move on from that. And William Saliba, round of applause to you. Ding, 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 ding. Incredible from you. And we'll do a roundup tonight as well of the games. We'll do a roundup of the games. The games tonight. What games tonight, man? I really should have this all set up. But the games tonight, obviously Liverpool, Fulham, Bournemouth, Villa, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham, Southampton, Leeds, Wolves, and Everton, Chelsea. So we've got a lot of good games today, and we'll see who performs today. It could be this could be an interesting today. We'll see how Jesse Marsch does in his first full season in Leeds. Well, maybe he won't even make it to the end of the season. Who knows? We'll see how he does. And Nottingham Forest is the team I'm very excited to see. Unfortunately, it's at 3 o'clock, and the Premier League have this stupid rule where you can't watch the matches in England, but in fucking Japan you can go watch the matches. But it doesn't matter. We'll do it the special way. If everybody knows the special way on how to watch football matches. And Everton Chelsea could be interesting as well, but I'm predicting Everton to get battered. I'm predicting everything get battered in the video in the game week 1 fixtures. If you didn't check it out, go check it out. I do have Everton to lose because I don't think they've done anything. They've lost their best player in Richarlison, and they're just going to get battered. Chelsea have done pretty much transfer window as well. Tottenham, Southampton. I'm just going over what I've said before, but Tottenham are going to win. I think it's going to be interesting. We'll do another roundup tonight, and we'll do another roundup tomorrow of the games on Sunday, where the mighty boys play the boys in bed. And I hope we win against Brighton. ETH's first game. But that looks like it to be everything. William Saliba, well done, brother. Well done. Hopefully you can continue doing well, except against us. But fair enough. Arsenal 2-0 versus Palace. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.